So zombie movies are one of my favorite genres of movies. And with The Last of Us going on right now is as good a time as any to rattle off my 10 favorite zombie media things of all time. And before you guys start coming for me in the comments, I know that the original George Romero Dawn of the Dead movie is where it all started for the genre. And I know that Resident Evil is king as far as the video games go, but this is my top 10. So keep listening to see what I like. So I'm going to start my list off with Zack Snyder's Dawn of the Dead movie. It's not my favorite Zack Snyder movie, also not my favorite zombie movie, but it's really quality and has a lot of the great things that I've come to love from the filmmaker and from the genre. Next at number 9 is Black Summer. It's honestly like Walking Dead light. The zombies in this one are maybe a little bit more intense and intimidating. I blew through both seasons of this show really quickly. At number 8, I have 28 days and 28 weeks later. This was the beginning of those kind of really intense rage zombies, and I love the movie for that. They both also had great stories and were overall really great projects. Go check them out if you haven't seen them. At number 7, I have The Walking Dead. I've somehow made it through all the seasons of this show. I've watched a lot of the spin-off series and video games. My interest in the show kind of waned a little bit after Rick Grimes and Michonne left, but overall I really love this show. Up next is a video game, the Call of Duty Zombie Mode. I've spent countless hours fighting off hordes in the various iterations of this game. I've probably spent more time in some of the Black Ops games playing zombie mode than I even did playing the regular Call of Duty stuff. I really loved all the voice actors and the stage design, and I never miss any of the installments of it. I'm always looking forward to a new one. At number 5, I have the Train to Busan Peninsula movies. Thought it was crazy how in this movie the zombies kind of just turned instantly after they got bitten. That train kind of just fills up so fast and it was just absolute chaos. I loved it. At number 4, I have Army of the Dead. I was really happy to see Zack Snyder back at it after his whole Justice League ordeal. You know, it was his first movie after that, and also his second stab at the zombie genre. I thought that Vegas and the casinos was a great place to center a zombie movie around. It allowed for just unique zombies that we hadn't seen before. It was great action, great special effects. I love the story. Dave Bautista was great. I really love this movie. And then I have World War Z. This was kind of like the first zombie blockbuster movie. I really loved the action. It was kind of like Train to Busan with all the chaos. Even the piles of zombies, it was really intense. I love World War Z. At number 2, I have Shaun of the Dead. I really liked how just lighthearted this movie was, you know, especially at the beginning. I loved how Shaun just was totally oblivious to all the zombie stuff that was happening around him until, you know, it just was all out havoc towards the end. Shaun of the Dead is a classic. Go stream it if you haven't seen it. And then my number 1 zombie film, TV show, whatever, is Zombieland. And much like Shaun of the Dead, I kind of liked how this movie didn't really take itself seriously. I loved all the rules that popped up and just how that portion of the story was told. I thought, you know, all the actors did a great job with their characters, especially Woody Harrelson. Lots of great cameos throughout the movie. And I even like, you know, that set piece at the end at the carnival, which allowed for a lot of unique zombies that we hadn't seen before. So yeah, I loved Zombieland. Check all these movies out if you haven't seen them. So like and subscribe and let me know what I missed in the comments.